in darkness. She suddenly found herself in darkness, the deepest darkness you could ever imagine, and fear. I can see it all, she said, and a voice coming from nowhere told her, why do you want to see? I can make it happen, but I'd first like to know why or what for. Well, isn't that obvious? I'd like to be able to read, to walk without stumbling, to know where things are, she desperately answered, hoping to get this resolved. But you know that you can learn to do all that even without having your sight back, don't you? The voice added. Well, yes, I know, but things are not that easy. The society won't treat me the same way. Accessibility is not actually guaranteed, at least not everywhere. And you won't find the world to be a place that easy to live in without seeing. Do you think that's fair? The voice asked. After a minute of silence, and with a broken voice, she answered, I guess it isn't. But the world isn't fair anyway. And this doesn't escape the laws of the world. Could you be so kind to refer me to those laws you alluded to? The voice politely asked. Well, please don't play dumb with me. You know those laws aren't written anywhere. They're just the way society behaves. People act like that, and you either belong or don't belong. And of course, you'd better belong, because otherwise, she now said, like somehow trying to sound natural, and at the same time trying to convince herself of what she was saying. When you say society or people, you sound as if you were talking about others than yourself. Aren't you people? Aren't you part of the society? The voice inquired. Sudden silence, a prolonged one this time. Then she said, I guess you're right. I guess that people like me, we all carry the blame for not contributing to make the world a place for everyone. Because it's true, you know. We all play a role in this. But you know, I'd love to be able to see again so as to be delighted by the colors of the butterflies, to enjoy the brightness of the eyes of kids when they smile, to watch the sunsets again. And the tears couldn't stop falling from her eyes. But far from making things relax a bit, the voice pushed further. You don't seem to be worried about not being able to see other people's skin color, do you? And we could then definitely ascertain that skin color doesn't actually matter, as opposed to what, sadly and unfortunately, some people in this world still believe, right? She then reflected for quite a while and concluded, I believe the beauty of us, the people, reside in what we are inside, but even more in what we actually do. Perhaps we just are what we do. I think you now, in blindness, have learned to see, the voice said, and then spoke no more. She suddenly felt very tired, laid herself down to rest, and closed her eyes. When she opened her eyes again, she had her sight back, but she never saw the world the same way again.